What if I told you that the secret to reaching a vibrant, healthy 100 years old isn't locked away in an expensive pill or complex medical procedure? What if it's been sitting on dinner plates in a small corner of the world for centuries? Imagine for a moment waking up not just with more years in your life, but more life in your years. Your mind clear, your body feeling strong. Does that feel like a distant memory? It might be closer than you think. For decades, we've looked at Japan with a mix of admiration and curiosity. This island nation, known for its serene temples and bustling cities, holds a remarkable secret. It's home to more centenarians, people who live to be 100 or older, than almost anywhere else on Earth. And within Japan, there's a group of islands, a place called Okinawa, that has been nicknamed the land of the immortals. Here, reaching a century isn't just possible, it's almost expected. Have you ever truly wondered how they do it? What is the one thing they're doing differently from the rest of us? Scientists and doctors have spent their entire careers trying to unravel this beautiful mystery. They've lived with the Okinawan elders, studied their every habit, from their morning tea to their evening strolls. And while they found that things like a strong sense of community, a purpose for living, what they call ikigai, and daily, gentle movement play a huge role, one thing kept appearing on the table, day after day, meal after meal. It's not some rare, exotic fruit or an expensive fish. It's a humble, everyday food. A food that Japanese doctors now point to as a cornerstone of this incredible longevity. A food that has been quietly protecting and nourishing their oldest citizens for generations. Are you curious? Can you guess what it might be? This secret weapon, this fountain of youth on a plate, is the Okinawan sweet potato. Now, I know what you might be thinking. A potato? I've been told to stay away from starchy potatoes. And you're right to be cautious. But this is not the typical white potato we often fry, or load up with butter and sour cream. This isn't even the bright orange sweet potato you might bake at Thanksgiving. The Okinawan sweet potato, known locally as imo, has a dusty, light-colored skin. It doesn't look like much from the outside, but the magic happens when you slice it open. Inside, you find the most magnificent, deep, and brilliant shade of purple. And that stunning color, that's where its power lies. For the Okinawan centenarians, especially those who grew up before and during World War II, this purple potato wasn't just a part of their diet. For many, it was their diet. It made up as much as 60% of their daily caloric intake. They didn't just survive on it, they thrived on it. So, what is it about this specific potato that makes it so extraordinary? That rich purple color comes from a potent antioxidant called anthocyanin. This is the same natural compound that gives blueberries, blackberries, and even red wine their healthy reputation. Have you ever been told to eat the rainbow? Well, the Okinawan sweet potato is one of the most vibrant shades you can find. Think of these antioxidants as your body's personal maintenance crew. As we age, our bodies are constantly under attack from something called oxidative stress. It's like a slow, internal rusting process caused by factors in our environment and even our own metabolism. This rust damages our cells and is a key driver behind many age-related illnesses. Wrinkled skin, a weaker heart, a more forgetful brain. The anthocyanins in the purple sweet potato are phenomenal at cleaning up this damage. They neutralize the harmful free radicals, protecting your cells and keeping them youthful and healthy from the inside out. Let's break down what that really means for you, for your health, right now. How often do you think about your heart? It's our engine, tirelessly pumping away. The compounds in these purple potatoes have been shown to be incredibly beneficial for cardiovascular health. They help reduce inflammation, which is a major enemy of our arteries, and they can help lower blood pressure. Imagine giving your heart the support it needs to stay strong for years to come, just by making a simple choice at the grocery store. And what about our minds? This is a big one for so many of us. The fear of losing our memories, of not being as sharp as we once were, is a very real concern. It's a frightening thought, isn't it? Well, the news here is incredibly hopeful. Those same anthocyanins that protect your heart can also cross the blood-brain barrier. This means they can get right into the brain and work their anti-inflammatory magic there, too. Japanese researchers believe this is a key reason why Okinawan elders have remarkably low rates of dementia and maintain such sharp minds well into their 90s and beyond. Can you picture yourself at 95, still doing a crossword puzzle, remembering your grandchildren's birthdays, and telling stories from your own rich life? The benefits don't even stop there. This miracle tuber is packed with other nutrients essential for healthy aging. It has a high concentration of vitamin C, which is crucial for a strong immune system, something we all need to be more mindful of as we get older. It's also a fantastic source of vitamin A for eye health and complex carbohydrates and fiber for sustained energy and digestive wellness. Let's be frank for a moment. Keeping our digestive system regular is one of the simple keys to feeling good every day. Wouldn't you agree? And unlike other starchy foods, the Okinawan sweet potato has a low glycemic index, meaning it doesn't spike your blood sugar. It provides steady, reliable energy, which helps avoid those afternoon slumps. The story of how this potato became central to Okinawan life is one of resilience. It was introduced to the islands centuries ago, and it thrived in a subtropical climate, even surviving the devastating typhoons that would wipe out other crops like rice and wheat. In times of famine and hardship, it was the MO that sustained the people. It was their lifeline. What began as a food of necessity turned out to be the food of longevity. It's a beautiful lesson, isn't it? That sometimes the simplest things, the things that get us through the hard times, are the best things for us. This brings us to a beautiful piece of Okinawan wisdom. It's a phrase they say before meals, a teaching from the ancient sage Confucius. Hara Hachibu. It means, eat until you are 80% full. It's not a diet. It's a practice of mindful eating. It's about slowing down, savoring your food, and listening to your body's subtle cues of fullness. How many times have we eaten until we feel stuffed and uncomfortable? The Okinawans teach us that leaving a little room is not only good for digestion, but is a key to a longer life. Now, you might be thinking, this is all wonderful, but where on earth do I find these purple potatoes? It's true, they can be a bit tricky to locate. You'll have the best luck at Asian markets, specialty food stores, or even some larger, well-stocked supermarkets. They might be called Okinawan sweet potatoes, Hawaiian sweet potatoes, or simply purple yams. If you absolutely cannot find them, please do not be discouraged. The common orange flesh sweet potato is also a nutritional superstar, packed with a different antioxidant called beta-carotene. The most important lesson from the Okinawans is to embrace these nutrient-dense, fiber-rich root vegetables. And how should you prepare them? The Okinawans favor the simplest methods: steamed, boiled, or lightly baked. Steaming, in particular, preserves the most nutrients. They eat them at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You could try mashing them as a side dish, roasting them in cubes with a little olive oil, or adding them to soups and stews for a creamy texture and a nutritional boost. What's your favorite way to cook with potatoes? Could you adapt a beloved recipe to use these healthier alternatives? Take a moment. Just think about it. One of the most powerful tools for a long and healthy life isn't a fad diet or a grueling exercise regime. It's a simple, delicious, and deeply satisfying food from the earth. A food that has been tested by time and proven by the lives of the world's oldest, healthiest people. It's a reminder that good health doesn't have to be complicated. It's about returning to real, whole foods. As you plan your meals for the coming week, I encourage you to think about this. Could you make a small change? Could you swap one thing on your plate for a scoop of mashed sweet potato? It's not about perfection. It's about progress. It's about those small, consistent choices that add up over time to a life of greater health and vitality. The people of Okinawa have given us a beautiful gift, a roadmap to longevity. And it starts with one simple purple potato. Now, I want to hear from you. This is a conversation, and your wisdom is just as important. Have you ever tried the Okinawan sweet potato? Do you have your own healthy food secret that has made a difference in your life? Please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments section below. Let's learn from each other and support one another on this journey to a long and wonderful life. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more secrets to healthy aging. Your engagement helps us reach more people who can benefit from this knowledge. Thank you for spending this time with me today.